Hey guys, what's new? So I'm back with a video that I just need to tell you guys about. It's about, what's it called? Those places with dark hallways leading to rooms that are usually locked that everyone wants to run out of. Oh yeah, school. Anyway, I have a story to tell you about my school, particularly in my science class. We had to take a New York State science test because you just gotta. Anyway, something that we had to do on the test is to be able to use a scale for weighing stuff and a microscope and that kind of stuff. So one day, my teacher was holding a graduated cylinder, which was one of the objects that we would have to use for the test. Oh yeah, and the vice principal was there for those teacher judging thingies, you know, like those reviews. Anyway, my science teacher, we'll call him Mr. Alien, says that we have to measure for this for the test next year. I was in 7th grade at the time. So then he starts saying, guys, these are really fragile and you can't break. Yeah, I was pretty embarrassed as he was cleaning it up. And what was even worse is that he was being reviewed that day. Poor Mr. Alien. This story also leads me into a story in 8th grade, my current grade as I'm making this video. A kid in my class, we'll call him Carly, and yes, I realize Carly is a girl's name. It's an inside joke, okay? So, we were working on the graduated cylinders, and he moved his arm a little too fast, and yeah, he was pretty embarrassed too. I remember thinking to myself, wow, I'm glad that's not me, but the world just likes to shove those words right back down your throat. So one fateful day, I was walking into my classroom, and we had 2-person desks, and I was seated next to the window with a bunch of papers. So I couldn't get into my seat on that side. So the only way I can get into my seat was through the other side. But I remember that there was something there that was blocking it, or a person was talking to someone else, and being the person that I am, I didn't want to ask them to move. So on the desk, there was the scale, the graduated cylinder, and the beaker. So I thought that I could just throw my backpack over the table, and then when the people moved to sit down, it would be no problem for me to sit. But nope, and I'm not sure why I just didn't wait there with my backpack. I was like rushing to do something. Again, I'm not sure why. So anyway, as I tried to throw my backpack, the plastic graduated cylinder, some are plastic, some are glass, you know, Carly's, his was glass, crashed into the glass beaker and then onto the floor. I remember seeing it fall in like slow motion, and then it crashed. So Mr. Alien just looked at me in disappointment as he cleaned it up. I remember apologizing a lot, but he would just said it was fine and not to worry about it. My class was giggling and stuff because that's kind of what we do when someone does something stupid. I remember being so embarrassed that day. So yeah, that was the day that I broke a beaker in front of my whole entire class. So that was fun, and that's it. So bye. I can't do